Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Magic Duels. We hit rank 10. I would like to end the season at rank 10. So I would like to go above rank 10 so that any more videos I do before Battle for Zendikar does come out in its nebulous release window. That we end the video at at least 10. So that way I have, some breathing room to lose games too. So we'll see how this match goes against Urch, who is rank 6, so they're at least in vampire rank. I mean, this hand's not good, but it's okay. They're mulling to 6, 5. Alright, they went to 5, so I feel a lot better about my hand with a Jace in it. Somebody else's pretty aggressive turn 1, though. So I'm assuming they're playing at least green-white, if not Bant. And I feel a lot better about a Hand of the Reef Soul on turn 2, I think. Yeah, I feel a lot better if I could read that Elf Soul, but he did. Ooh, he did the thing I do all the time where you skip the attack. Oh, that's gotta suck. Okay. Well, won't be missing it this time, but I think he did the thing where that I always do, where you click the button and then click the other button real quick and it skips it. Alright, and this time he clicked on the card to make sure he did not misclick his attack step here. So we're up 2 life, that we should not really by any respects be up. So we can play this island. We should Jace first, but I'm gonna Telling Time first to see what it is. We can Jace on his turn, it won't change anything. We'll take the Suppression Bonds, and we'll take the... We'll leave the Hinterland Harbor on top, and we're gonna trade the Glacial Fortress out for it, I think. Means we won't be able to use bonds at all. A little iffy about it, but I think it'll work. If he continues to not play another creature on his 4th turn, Fleshbag Marauder seems like an excellent play. Well, he didn't play it pre-combat. Gonna land, and he's ending the turn. I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm gonna loot. And I'm going to pitch the Hinterland Harbor action. Now that I think about it, the white is more important than the green. So one tap. We're going to do the loot first. And there's the green. Well, I think we can just pitch the Titan. I don't see it coming out anytime soon. And I think we make him sack the creature. Seems like the best play right now. Because it will also fill our graveyard, so that next turn we can Jace for the Jace into the Walker. Oh, they're gonna meteorite the Jace. Okay. So we'll have to resurrect Jace to get the Walker. Which is a little unfortunate, but I mean 2 cards in hand or 6 mana tells me they're not planning on doing a whole lot. I'm going to Telling Time, see if I can make a land drop, ideally a green one for the Gatekeeper Vine. This I'll have to do, and I'll take the Vine for next turn. Actually, I won't get the Vine next turn because I'm going to crack this for green now. So we're just going to shuffle away what we left there, which was a Gatekeeper Vine, not a big deal. But at least we're on 5. Next turn we'll be on 6. Oh, a Huntmaster. So I've gathered now that they are playing green-white elves. I figured that out. Reef Soul seems like an excellent thing to do here. Are they going to buff it with a Might or something? No, they're going to let it happen. Play the Gatekeeper Vine. I think I'm gonna grab a second white for Hixes. No, I'm gonna grab a second black for Unholy Hunger. It seems just a little better. There we go. And we can pass the turn back. So, I want to say we've got this because they mulled to 5. They don't have options. The Unholy Hunger was the right play here, obviously. Foundry of the Consoles will crack to get flyers, probably like next turn. Ah, there's another swamp. Well, it's Unholy Hunger that. Because the on-cast trigger is too good to let it sit with her with suppression mods. They keep pausing, so that spell must be some kind of something that they can do. Alright, into the main phase, and they're just going to pass right back. So we've got a Cool Revival. Got this guy. I think we just play the Hellhound. Pausing the timer again. What are they thinking here? No? Okay. They're gonna reprisal it. I'm going to do a damage to you with this Gatekeeper Vine first then. Alright, well, what do you have then? Because the reprisal meant you couldn't crack your Foundry. Alright then, we'll play our retreat. Now we can flash Hixus in. And we have a reprisal up, so they're going to crack the Foundry here. I'm willing to take 2 and negate it with a Hixus. It's the turn. Yeah, it's the turn he comes into play. Alright, so flash and Hixus. Are they holding another reprisal and they just don't understand the timing on it? Like, you're green-white, you're not doing anything about Hixus on the stack. At least I don't think you're doing anything about Hixus on the stack. Well, maybe he thinks he gets the tokens back if he reprises it? No, there's Jagged Scarchers. Which is completely destroyed by a special mod, so we'll do that. Okay, you can pause the turn again. Sure, we can do that every time I cast a spell. We have Cool Revival mana up too. Celestial Flare. Sure. Alright. They're top decking, and I have a revival up. Gonna play another archers, that's fine. I'll kill the other archers and get my Marauder back. Which unfortunately means they will just maraud away the suppression mons. I didn't even know I could get Marauder back from Cool Revival. It's the first time that's happened. I forgot I had a second zombie in here now. So I'm gonna grab a white source, play it, a flashback Marauder. And sack my Gatekeeper Vine to get rid of those archers. I didn't need to, but I mean, I'd rather have a 3-1 than an 0-2. I get another archer, sure. Alright. Twin Bolt seems pretty good. 1-1. And that'll put them at 15. And now they're on a 5-turn clock. We're both top decking, but I have a guy. I may only have 6 land here, with a 7 down there, so they can break a lot more. Wild size my creature to draw a card. I like it. I respect it. Valor and Akros, the enchantment that buffs you guys. Also not terrible, but not relevant. I'm not going to leave Soul my own guy. But I am glad I have a Reeve Soul up against Elves, because Green-White Elves probably sucks a lot when your opponent just Reeve Soul the first thing you're playing when you're top decking. And they didn't play their spell, so I have to assume it wasn't anything. Play a Mirror. We'll go to our attack step. And we'll punch for 3. Put them at 9. And then they'll go to 5, and then they'll go to 1, and then I will Reeve Soul my own Mirror to finish them. Assuming the board state does not change over the next 2 or 3 turns. So Rex Sage to Reeve. Actually, it'll trade with the Mirror. Oh, they chose not to hit the Mirror. Well, unfortunately for you, I have the Reeve Soul, as well as this Angel. Again, I don't know what you plan to do in response to the Angel. But I will put you to 5. And then have lethal on board. So I have to have something here. Sunblight Elf not 100% relevant. And here we go. Combat, attack, go. I go to 1. Yep. And then they're gonna pump so that they don't. The pump did nothing. I don't even think they did the pump there. And they've scooped, so we'll untap. We'll draw. We'll combat. And we will finish them off. Easy enough when your opponent rolls to 5. In a deck that needs a lot of things to happen to work. We'll secure another win. And make rank 11. I think we can probably squeeze a solo battle in, so let's try. Against the Leaf King. And his green-white something. I feel like if I did enough solo battles, I could have memorized like what the background avatar combination decks are. But I don't do enough solo battles, so I won't. Alright, let's see here. Decent starting hand, gives us what we want. We can play it, so we will. And they're going to start off with Evolving Odds, so we can start off with Glacial Fortress. And here we go. So I'm pretty pleased with the performance today. I mean, I wish I wasn't sick and that my audio was better, but oh well. Went alright, all things considered. Had an awful headache last night that seems to have... oh, Christ. Freaking video. Alright, well, we'll Swamp and Reeve its Soul, I guess. No, let's play Perilous Mirror first. He's not going to attack into it. There's really no point in attacking. Like, he could make himself indestructible in attack. But then he's not playing anything else. here, breathing the Blessed Spirit still seems better. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Breathing the Blessed Spirits, because they're super relevant. Next turn we can Frostlings the cat, or Frostlings the Kidian. And then I mean, he's gonna keep playing things, but did he mull once? I can't tell. He's gonna go indestructible, so there's no point in blocking. And he'll post-combat play things. Yeah, they're there. So now he's done it right. Right enough. And we'll play Frostlinks. Block the Gideon for a bit. And we will attack with the mirror. I'm a little wary about where this is going, but I don't think there's going to be a whole lot. It's double-faced and legendary, okay. I saw a third icon, I'm assuming that was the indestructible and it disappeared. Second white land, fourth land. Going to attack with no, attack the Frostlings. Does one more damage. So we can sack it. Kinda wish I'd attacked with both of them now, or the mirror. Because then I could have sacked the mirror to shoot the Kidian. It's gonna come in, I'm just gonna take 2 because he left an indestructible mana up. It's not flipping it, so it's not super important. Untap, it's telling time to see if we can make a land drop. And we can. I don't think a second Perilous Mirror is super important, so we're going to shuffle it away with the Evolving Wilds. What do we want here? I think we want the last planes to guarantee we can drop Angel. Save that to block, or at least to force him to leave up indestructible. Grasp does the same thing. Well, now we can start attacking with the mirror. Or leave it up with the Angel. Because then he still can't get through. So take some damage here. Boom. Mountain's pretty good for this giant, if we could have played Willbreaker instead, but we'll skip the attacks because this way he still needs to leave indestructible mana up if he wants to get past the Angel, and he won't be able to kill the Angel, so I'll have to tap the Angel and I will block with the mirror, I guess. Oh, he's not going to attack at all because he really wants to play Knightly Valor on Kidian. And now I can Reprisal it while he's tapped down, which is pretty nice. So let's play the Marauder, and I'm going to sack the mirror. And then I'm going to shoot you for 2, and Reprisal Gideon. Boom. Boom. And punch for 3. And start to take the aim back. So there we go. Much like controllers want to do, you just have to sit for a bit, hemorrhage some game while your incremental advantage slowly guarantees you a win because your skill is better. So here are the rhinos. Our answer to rhinos is to... what is our answer to rhinos? Big Nightfire Giant, hope we see a second blue and take it after Renowned? I guess. I mean, we could trade with Nightfire Giant, but I'd rather not. Just because the second blue means we could take it with Willbreaker, and I'd rather take it with Willbreaker if I can. Alright, he's not going to attack. And he's going to play the Patron without getting the trigger, but he will get the drop trigger. And then play a land. So we got crew revival here. I think for the combat, let me see how they want to do combat. Because again, the longer the game goes on, the more incremental advantage I can sneak out because I'm a better player than the computer. Second Rhino sucks quite a bit. They're not going to trade with anything, so I'm going to kill... What do I want to kill here? I think I want to kill the patron. Hixus is nice. I think we go in with the angel. And then... I mean, I'd rather avoid having to take 8 to deal with rhinos. But once Hixus lands, I don't think he's... Well, he can be reprisal. He could reprisal him away. Video started to hiccup there. Alright, 2 Thopters sucks, but... I can deal with those here. Bang. One Thopter gone. Untap, and I can kill the other Thopter. Special modes on one of those seems a little better though. You can just attack with the angel to kill the other Thopter. And now he only has 1 Rhino, which I think I'd rather just trade Hixus for if it comes in. And he's got to start pushing through at some point here. Thankfully it wasn't here where I don't have a Hixus. Gaia's Revenge sucks a lot. It doesn't trample. So if I just chump it for a while, I will Breaker. And now I can just take things with the Giant. Which means I can chump Gaia with the 3-1, take the 4 from the Rhino, shock the Rhino, take it, block the Gaia. Because I can't shock the Gaia to take it. Tactician sucks quite a bit, actually. Another draw trigger, so he keeps just seeing gas because of the stupid elemental bond. And combat's gonna happen then, so... Grasp is a problem. Oh, but you put it on that. Oh, Rogue's Passage is a problem. Ah, Grasp is a problem if he puts it on. Okay, so... Combat is all kinds of happening. That chump isn't happening anymore. This is super lethal, so I need to trade with something to chump here. I have to take the chump back. If I take 6, I win when I untap. Yeah, because I can just shoot them for 3 in the air with the angel, and then for 2 with the giant. So for combat, angel attacks. They go to 2. And we shock them. And that'll be game. Boom! Clutched it out there right at the end. So math just happened to work out in my favor. I think if they'd put the grasp not on the tactician but put it on something else, then we would have lost. Because then I would have been forced to block with the giant and would not have had the 2 damage. But that's not what they did, so it's not how they won. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. If you liked the video, press the like button, show your support, or consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.